Jason Lawrence here, guys, J-Law Fitness. So in today's video, I want to talk about the biceps. I'm going to kind of break down the anatomy for you in this video, talk about how that anatomy plays into what we do with the biceps for different exercises. And then in my next video, I'm going to go through and actually show you the specific exercises to work each part of the biceps. So to start out, the biceps itself is broken into two heads. You have a short head, which is more of this inner portion here, kind of runs along right here, and then you have the long head, which kind of separates right here. But the big difference between the two is the long head actually attaches up here in the shoulder. So the short head more just works this elbow flexion, this bending at the elbow, whereas the long head actually contributes some to shoulder flexion too. And with it kind of being a two joint muscle, you have to position it a little bit differently to most effectively work, that part of the biceps. So for the short head, generally speaking, you want to be more of a kind of rotated outward position to kind of single it out more. Now, you're never going to completely single out the muscle completely. You're always going to get some engagement by the long head too, but this kind of helps to focus more on that short head. Obviously, with both muscles too, you can also be in more of a neutral position. You're going to get more of a general work for both of them. Now, with the long head, you usually want to be rotated in more this way, but because it's that connection that it has up here in the shoulder, you're also going to want to put it in its max stretch position or elongated position and its max shortened position to get the most effectiveness out of your workout and really fully strengthen that biceps. So we're going to do things where we get in a backward position like this, and that way we're all the way stretched out and elongated in that bicep, and then coming up and then also shortening. You're going to want to be in this shortened position, and then you're kind of working it in this position too. Now, outside of working the short head and the long head, we also have the brachialis. Now, the brachialis is a little bit different than the short head and long head of the biceps. The short head and long head of the biceps also are very strong supinators. So you want to be in this position where you're supinated as opposed to pronated or neutral. The brachialis runs kind of deeper to the long head, so kind of more in this position, and it goes out to the outside, and it gives you that kind of that bump right there. Now the brachialis, for a lot of people that want to really work on the width of their bicep, that's where the brachialis is gonna help you with. It's gonna give you that width or that girth. So with the brachialis, we're focusing more on hammer curls. We're focusing more on like pronated curls where we're coming across the body and to really effectively work and hit that brachialis. So now that I broke down, the different anatomy of the biceps, and kind of the different positions a little bit, in the next video I'll go through and I'll show you exercises to focus on, the short head, the long head, and the brachialis to get your most effective biceps workout possible. Thanks again, guys. This is Jason Lawrence with J-Law Fitness, and I'll see you in the next video.